Lilith pried her eyes open. Her head was throbbing, and she let out a groan as she rolled to her side. All Lilith remembered was falling asleep in her apartment the night before. Now she was in some strange place, with a strange man holding her in his arms. "Where am I?" she asked hoarsely. "Dresnia. The year 4097, 1,000 years after the Great War. You were summoned by a naive magician. Each summoner is required to summon something from another time during their exams, though people are forbidden to be summoned. It can, and usually does, kill both of them." The man gave her a gentle smile. "Your name?" "Lilith." "Your name?" "Lao San. I am a bodyguard. I am currently free to watch you." After dressing in a green Chinese-style kimono top and black pants, Lao San led her to the main hall of the house, where she saw the king and his son immediately. The son had jet black hair to his shoulders with dark eyes that were piercing and intelligent. He was built like a Viking of old. He was gorgeous. "Good morning, I am King Misaki of the land of Dresnia," the king spoke. "Would you be open to a proposal? I propose that I take you in as one of my family to protect and train you in the ways of this world." "No. I would expect you to become engaged and marry my son." "I refuse." "Absolutely not." The son spoke up first, his voice low and husky. "My name is Siam. I will not become engaged to Siam." "I will not become engaged." Lilith stood. "Good day." Returning to her room, Lilith asked Lao San, "Why did he not refrain me from leaving? You hold more power than he. No one knows what you are capable of, and you have information that has been lost in the Great War. You have the truest blood of all, even purer than the current Grand Emperor. If you were to marry his son, and give him children, that child, and the king through you, could claim the title of Grand Emperor, and rule over all the world." Later, Prince Siam stepped forward into her room, bowing his head. "Please reconsider." He held out a letter for her to take. "If I am not officially engaged when this king, William, and his son, Charles, arrive, you are to be wed to his son. If I refuse, I will be sent to death, leaving my father at the mercy of the council as well. Their line will fail." Lilith let out a long sigh. "There will be a contract between us. In the contract it will state the following. I am only doing this to stop the council from forcing you into a marriage. I will not marry you, and I am free to break the contract at any time." "Thank you," Siam broke out in a grin. A week later, King William brought his son, Charles, in shackles. Charles was thin, lanky, with long, blonde hair tied neatly back in a ponytail. His eyes were a piercing gray and intelligent. "What is this?" Siam demanded. "Is this how you treat your own son? I want the shackles removed." Siam held out his hand for Charles to take. Charles placed his hand in his and followed him. Siam knelt before him in his bedroom to pick the lock. With an audible click, the shackle fell away. Siam looked up at Charles. "You prefer men?" "Yes." "I do not." "I know. Why do you prefer men?" Siam asked. "I have always preferred men over women. My father is unable to express his true self, so he used me to fulfill the needs he could not. Even my earliest memories are of the beatings in men." Siam felt an overwhelming desire to show him heaven. "I do not know what to do. I was going to introduce you to a fiancé that you could not contest, and send you packing, but I seem to be unable to think clearly at this time." Siam looked Charles in the eyes. "I do not think I will let you go now. Are you all right with that?" "I have no regrets." Charles smiled up at Siam, a genuine smile covering his face for the first time. "Let's face our fathers." They stood outside the hall. "Let us get this over with." Lilith sat in the garden with her bodyguards Lao San and Lucio, who were holding hands, when they were called to the great hall. "My lady," Siam addressed her formally, gesturing to the man at his side. "May I introduce you to King William and his son, Prince Charles from Siberian, my betrothed? It seemed to be in our best interest for the two of us to accept the council's decision." Lilith smiled at Charles. "It is a pleasure to meet you." She looked back at Charles and Siam, noticing they were giving her the same vibes as Lao and Lucio. "Seriously? Where are all the straight couples? We would like you to do the actual ceremony," Siam said. "You hold the most authority here. You would just proceed over it and give your blessing." The day of the wedding was clear and cool. Lilith was dressed in a stunning, floor-length gown in deep green to match her eyes. "You are a true beauty to behold, my lady," Lao informed her. Lilith smiled her usual sad smile. "I am just a wee bit homesick, is all. I have to be strong if I want to go home." She started for the door,